when we are confused, when we realize that we lack information, we lack understanding, we lack coherence in our perception, we start to reflect. We use our cognitive abilities, and we try to build our understanding because we are quite complex for ourselves. We discover ourselves as well. We discover our motivations. They are not necessarily and completely obvious to us. We have to discover ourselves and to discover our true motivation, to build our goals, our conscious desires. And we have to structure it. So we have to address sometimes, and quite often, if not always, our understanding and perception on things, including ourselves, including on what we do and what we believe about what we do, and what we believe we should do. And some people use the self-reflective tools, the self-awareness tools, that help them to address all these issues, to build the future plans and vision with the assistance of these tools, to reflect on what they have, or on what they had, and on what they want to have, right? And also on who they are. So, but there is also a thing. Self-awareness is great, and self-reflection is awesome. It really helps us to be future-oriented, to get our life together. But most of the self-reflection tools, they don't address the issue at hand. That is something like the blind spots that we fail to see, but which are, and which become an obstacle to what we want to achieve, or just cause stress and anxiety to us. But we don't see them it ourselves. We can't realize it. We have not yet discovered it. So many self-reflection tools do not address that. First of all, we have to discover ourselves and our own motivations, because there is a lot of things happening on a conscious level, and because we are also too complex, and our conscious and cognitive capacities are only that limited, you know. We also not inherently know everything about ourselves, so we have to discover it. We have to address things we don't know about ourselves. But how to address it? Through this self-reflection, how can you address it through this self-reflection if it's precisely what you fail to see? So this is a hard part, isn't it? How can you understand yourself better? How can you address all the problematic spots if you fail to see them, if you have not yet discovered it? And how all the self-awareness and self-reflection tools can even help you with that? I have created a HYPOCRITE program for you, because this tool helps people to discover the things they miss about themselves and about their life through the self-reflection and through building the self-awareness. And how does it do it? You see, as I mentioned before, we are complex, and there are plenty of things that we fail to see. Maybe we have the information about it, but we're missing the links There's still plenty of things that we are missing. We're not connecting the dots. We fail to address properly things we know about even. And so what the Hypocrite program does is that it helps you to find these blind spots by showing you and pointing out to you in your reflection what misalignments you have in your statements, in your perception. So you are stating there what you want to have, the life you want to have, the perfect life as in your imagination. So you state it clearly and precisely. And then you're stated the most terrible life that you wouldn't want to have. You're stating the reality you fear, you don't want to, you run from, you try to escape. And you're also stating what you think the reality you're living now is. So you're stating what do you perceive you have now, what kind of life do you have now, what kind of relationship, who you are as for now, as you think you are. And then you're stating just the blank facts about what you do. The program helps you to identify the misalignments in your statement. It helps you to address the thing you perhaps didn't know, that you don't act as what you state you believe. It helps you to map the contradictions in your perception. It helps you to discover these obstacles within your life and within you that stop you from achieving what you truly want, and from moving away from the kind of life that you don't want. It helps you to build coherency in your life, and it helps you to address the fears and desires, and what you do in the context of them. So Hypocrite program is a great program to help you build a coherence in your life, to help you to find this contradiction or misalignment within your perception. Maybe it's not intentional, maybe it's unconscious, maybe you just have the information here but you didn't connect the spots and you're just blind towards the alignment of your beliefs and actions. So find it out, discover yourself deeper, understand yourself, and see what kind of obstacles do you have you didn't know about, what kind of contradictions you have that show what you've been wrong about yourself. If you want to discover something new about yourself, if you want to discover something you don't notice, perhaps unable to notice on your own, and you would like to receive any feedback to map these contradictions that you perhaps have, to map these obstacles that you perhaps have, of which you don't know about, then I recommend you to check the app. In the app there is also linguistic analysis, which is really helpful because it's really digs deep into trying to analyze your subconscious motivations, perhaps of which you're not aware. Maybe because the language is a great it's a great metric for your subconsciousness. It's because you don't have a full control over your language, a full control of the structure. You don't usually fully control each structure of your sentence and each word you use. Language is the window into your subconsciousness, into your true motives, into your true fears or desires. And sometimes we fail to see it, that our language is defensive, or that our language is too abstract or general, tries to hide something, or perhaps any other insights that we fail to see on our own now are available with the HYPOCRITE program. So check it out, and I hope it will be useful for you.